Building your wealth is luckily enough something you can do, and anyone can do it if you set it up as your goal. Building wealth is really just a process. No, none of our wealthy millionaires became actually wealthy just because it was a pure luck. When you realize, and these are facts, these are statistics, more than 85% of today's millionaires are self-made. So that's the good news for those who really want to get out of that mindset that there is not enough money, there is literally my financial situation, my current financial situation, it's always ever going to be. And if you want to get out from that and build wealth, this is a process which you can also set up for yourself. You can study the process. There are so many successful people. We have book from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. You can study principles of success of Warren Buffett and how to become wealthy. Because building wealth goes really beyond just making and earning money. And it's a really great way where you're not only going to learn new skills, but you are also going to learn so much about yourself, about your self control. You're going to mature emotionally and you're going to achieve your wealth. Now, how to build that wealth? Obviously, when it comes to how to, there are two components to that. You need to believe in the process because there is always the way how you are going to set up the streams of income, which will eventually bring more money to your account. But then you need to know what to do with this money because spending that money is not going to generate your wealth. You can have a high income job which will generate a lot of money, but at the end of the year, you may end up just square. And that's not a wealth building process. So let's talk what the wealth building process is and how to actually build your wealth. Wealth building process really starts with realizing that working for someone else is a foundation here. It is foundation in a sense that yes, you're gonna learn and you're gonna actually learn how businesses work. I've been working with so many wealthy people, and also I've studied so many biographies of wealthy people like Warren Buffett, Napoleon Hill, and you can actually definitely achieve results in your life. All the wealthy people we know, they started in a normal job. The thing is that they didn't settle over there. So look at your normal job, your current job as a foundation for becoming wealthy. Because you're not only going to meet some other people who are already in a business, who have been in a business already for years and years, so you can learn from them. And like this, you are going to resolve that matter of how to surround yourself with people who are already successful. If you are just getting out of school, none of your friends are actually interested in the topic of becoming wealthy, and you feel alone, you don't have anyone to talk to. Obviously, when you're going to talk to your family, most of them will probably tell you that you are crazy and that nobody was a millionaire in our family, so you're not going to be a millionaire. So just get yourself a safe job and you're going to be fine for the rest of your life. That's probably most likely the advice you're going to get from your family. Now, I know that they don't mean it well, but in a bad way, they don't mean it bad. But the thing is, they don't want what you want. And this is the point when you have to become your own cheerleader and you need to really find the way how to get more knowledge and how to surround yourself with wealthy people. Now, luckily enough, we have books from wealthy people. So if you don't know them personally and currently you don't have anyone who is successful around you, learn from books. We have their biographies. Warren Buffett is one of the greatest investors. We have his knowledge and we can study, we can learn from him, and we can apply these principles in our life as well. So, like this, via books, you surround yourself by wealthy people. Now, I know that when it comes to your job, you may be now looking at that as like oh my God, I'm working for someone else and this is what I'm going to do all my life and that's it. It doesn't have to be this way. But this is the point when you are going to say for yourself, is that what I am going to do for the rest of my life, or am I going to build wealth? If you are going to build wealth, then your job is really a great foundation for it. You often hear that surrounding yourself with bright people is actually something what's going to take you further in life. But then you say to yourself, you look around and none of your friends really want to talk about how to actually set up any financial goals, or they don't even think about setting up any financial goals. They don't want to hear about building wealth. And then you end up literally lost in your life because you are supposed to surround yourself by people who are wealthy so you can learn from them. However, in your surroundings, your friends are none of them are rich, none of them are wealthy, and none of them even want to set up any financial goals. Now, lucky enough, we have a lots of educational material out there which is available for free, or you just simply buy some books and buy the books from the best ones. We can learn from so many wealthy people who actually put their story outside, and it's available. The information is available. You can learn from one of the greatest investors, Warren Buffett. We have so many other millionaires, Jeff Bezos and Tesla, and you name it. There are really few people who actually really achieved a great results in their life. So if you really want to learn, start learning by yourself. It is a process. You will need to learn, and there is no actually excuse for that, because unfortunately, nobody will teach you that at school. At school, you're going to get the basic education, then perhaps you're going to get a secondary education, or if you choose to go to the university, yes, you have a great potential to actually land up on a really comfortable, even perhaps high paid job. Great. But this is going to be that. And when it comes to wealth generation, I've done studies over the last years of my life, and so far, none of the billionaires, none of the wealthy people who are out there got wealthy because of having a job. Most of them, though, as far as I know, actually nearly all of them started in a job. So see your job, your current job, as a foundation. So working for someone else is a really indeed foundation. You're gonna learn also how to actually achieve your results in life, how to have that discipline and work even when nobody else is watching. By now, we know that nobody at school will teach us nothing about personal finance and how to build wealth. So we need to get over with this fact and literally continue with our decision that we are going to learn about personal finance and increase our own financial education. Now, if you only invest 1 or 2 hours of reading about personal finance daily, you're going to get ahead of most of people who don't even bother to actually read a book about personal finance. Obviously, that all depends on your personal priorities. If you are not interested in building wealth, then this video is not for you, but I guess that you clicked on this video because you want to know how to actually build wealth. The thing is that when you read about personal finance, there are simply two ways how you make money. Or you actually make money with your salaried job, or then you get beyond that and you're going to actually start to make and generate money, make streams of income, whether passive income, online or even offline. They don't have to be only the online world. However, you need to generate at least 5 to 7 streams of income to become actually millionaire and get ahead with your personal finance. Now, if you want to settle for a high income job, even this is a way how you can also generate wealth. However, in this case, your high salaried income will need to be saved and invested in a much higher proportion. You are literally turning your money into those small little workers which will work for you and will generate more money for you. So basic high income skills which you really need to develop are really simple. So I will not overwhelm you, but definitely you need to start with learning good math. And I'm talking here about simple math. Literally, one plus one is two. You don't need any complex mathematical, the thingies to resolve. No, a simple math. Because a better calculation, if you can better estimate the amounts as well, this will help you also on a daily basis when it comes to spending your money and realizing how much you spend so that you need to spend less in order to keep more and then invest. So literally that's that mathematical way of thinking. The second high income skill is really the basic one is the communication skill. Now, I know that communicating sometimes can be really difficult when you really want to push your idea through. However, you need to stop sometimes and think before you speak whether what you want to say would bring you actually a benefit you really want in your life. Otherwise, there is no point really to speak out loud when you want to actually say something which wouldn't serve you. So that's really when it comes to communication skills and also learn how to say your ideas, but with in a respectful way. Because these are the results you really want in your life. You want to get your idea through, however, you want to do it in a respectful way. And with public speaking, this is exactly the skill you have to build. It's a skill you can learn it. I mean, I know that nobody really came out of the school with a lots of ideas of how to build wealth. However, we got some basic ideas on how to communicate, and we definitely had a math classes at school. So yeah, these are the two basic skills which I would definitely recommend. Now, when it comes to public speaking, you can start practicing public speaking when you're starting your YouTube channel. Yes, I mean, starting a YouTube channel like this, you can practice your public speaking skills and you also can start to build that one stream of income. Literally, you can build two because you can add the affiliate marketing into it. But more about making money online with the content creation in another video. The fifth step when it comes to building your wealth comes to the point that it is lonely at the top. Yes, because the thing is that you will not be partying with your friends every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because, yes, you will be learning new skills, you will be creating content, and yeah, you will be investing your time into your future now because that's really simply how it is. And I'm not going to tell you that this is something what's going to just happen overnight. No, you will be working on it. So, yes, you will minimize the time with your friends. And eventually, you have to really realize that you are building wealth. There is only a smaller percentage of the population, according to the statistics, it's somewhere in between 3 to 5% of overall population who actually got to that point of building wealth. And this is something what you have to realize that if you are setting up for yourself that goal that I'm going to build my wealth, it is lonely on the way and it is lonely at the top. So if you are a person who doesn't mind to be actually alone most of the time, then great, go for it. If you are a bit more social person, well, you will need to work on those skills, but you can make your books to be your best friends in the end of the day. So yeah, being lonely at the top, but is that worth it for you? That's a question you need to answer to yourself. And the last step on how to build your wealth is literally, it comes down to your perception of money. We all have certain negative beliefs around money. However, if you're gonna let those negative beliefs to rule your financial world, you're never gonna see opportunities to increase your income and to build your wealth. Trust me, there are legal ways how you can obtain and increase the income and how you can build wealth. However, building wealth is really a mindset shift, because you really have to get from that earning and spending mindset into earning, keeping, and literally regenerating money mindset. Otherwise, you won't be able to build wealth. Most of people, and yes, at schools, nobody was teaching us how to build wealth. However, you have the opportunity now. You can put that effort into learning, into self studies, and learning how to build wealth. There is a lot of material available on internet. You are right now watching a video completely for free, and like this, you can actually also start to look at money in a different way. If you're going to continue seeing money as something bad, you're never going to see the opportunities, the legal and normal opportunities in life to actually increase your income and save more money and reinvest and build that wealth. So definitely, if you're going to stop seeing rich people as evils, that would be great. These are just people who actually invested their time into learning. They found a way, and you can do it too. You can do it too.